Hello, welcome. Good evening, everyone. It is Old Gray Bricks. It is Monday. It is less than 22 shopping days till Christmas, and I don't know if that freaks out anybody, but it finally got cold in South Carolina, and it's kind of nice. But it is happening.
Define cold.
It was below 30. There was frost on. We put out the inflatable snowman in the yard, and he got frosted last night. So there it is, right there. So,
All right.
Is that a euphemism?
In your mind, I'm sure it is. So, but there's nothing like the brisk air and the pretty lights to tell you that your tires need to be inflated every morning. So that's the kind of life we live here. But anyway. Hope everybody's doing well today. Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah. Orange whip. Orange whips.
Orange whip. I don't do a John Candy invitation. I wish I did because.
Oh, I wish you did too.
Yeah. Except I don't want to die like he did. Anyway, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Anybody travel for Thanksgiving? Anybody do anything interesting for Thanksgiving?
Why are you asking me a question from like last month, dude? Like seriously.
Okay, kick out the Canadian.
Canadian discriminatory.
Did anybody get something cool for Thanksgiving like I did, which was a deviled ostrich egg?
I mean, I saw that picture and that was really
That almost sounds illegal.
It probably
in a few states it is. It was a Georgia-grown ostrich egg, believe it or not. So my sister-in-law last year decided to pull a prank on me because she knows I love deviled eggs. She made quail eggs, which are like teeny tiny ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and I jokingly, but realistically complained, what's up with this? So she made quail eggs, she made regular eggs, but then she boiled a ostrich egg.
Here you go.
And cut that in half, deviled that half, and when I'm sitting down to eat, she lays that in front of me, and the white part of the ostrich egg is a little more translucent than a regular egg. So it looked like that cow eye you had to dissect in high school, and it was. I was already full from lunch, and I was kind of just going to fake it through this meal a little bit, and then all of a sudden, this thing's looking at me, and she wanted me to be all surprised, and I was kind of like, "Oh, that's nice." And
did you get ready to blow chunks?
It tasted great, but it was
except for that gritty consistency, right?
Yeah. Well, she also puts. She does something I don't like. She puts sliced olives on her her deviled eggs, and you gotta get those off. But there were like multiple ones, so it looked like an alien or biblically accurate angel egg or something. I don't know, looking at me. So it took me a minute to really get into it. So
nice.
I need to invite your sister to come to my house next year for Thanksgiving.
Oh, she'd do it. She's best Southern, my sister-in-law, but we love Gabby. Anyway, all right. So let's see who's in the chat here. Autumn is here. Hello. Wax Splat is here. Hello. Say hello in the chat if you're listening to us. Did anybody watch the 72-hour live stream Beyond the Brick? Anybody tune into it? Any?
I feel ashamed to say I did not watch any of it this year.
Yeah, it always happens when I'm traveling and moving around, so I don't get to do it. I did it during COVID because we were home, right? We didn't go anywhere. But I always get invited to be on there, but I just never did. However, if Moto shows up, and I hope Moto shows up, I got a random text from Moto that says, "Hello, Rando," and I'm like, does he know he's texting, or is this who's random? You're getting my gift from the 24-hour auction. So somebody bought something to give to Moto. Moto said, "I'm going to pick a random contact of mine to send it to," and so I'm the one. It was me being Rando. So all of a sudden, some random Lego that I got to promise my wife I didn't buy is going to show up at the front door soon. I hope. I mean, whatever. I'm just glad money went to charity for that 24-hour challenge and everything. So,
are you telling us that
wing challenge? I missed that. That's always funny when those guys do the spicy wing challenge on the 72-hour live stream. So
Pretty
Are
sure.
you-
you're doing that.
Are you telling us that if we just randomly have Lego sent to your house, you'll get in a lot of trouble?
yes, that's what I'm saying. So why don't you attempt to see how that works out?
It happens in my house too.
Nice.
Oh, and speaking of, my son's probably not listening. If he is, he already knows all this because I ordered him the Spider-Man wall art for Christmas. He wanted it. They had it on a great deal on Amazon, and I ordered it for him, and it showed up 2 days later. No box, like no, it was just the packaging showed up at my door with the shipping label on Spider-Man's face on the front. And so he could see it, and the box was worthless. And so I did the little text chat with Amazon, and they were going to offer me compensation of $5 whole for my trouble. $5. And so I called, and the dude I talked to was super nice. And so props to Amazon. I'm not being old man. He let me keep the set that it got sent to me, and they're going to send me another one for free. So, which is a big dog set. So I've actually found a family that I'm going to give the one with the sticker on it for that kid to have Christmas in our church, single mom, kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that.
That's awesome of you.
And everything. So
What is it? Is it Lego Spider-Man?
Almost like you're a good Samaritan or something.
yeah. I know this family, this kid is going to bless them and everything. I'm excited about that. But so the other one, so props to the Amazon guy who said, "Hey, we screwed up Christmas real bad for you, and we're going to fix that." I mean, it's a $200 fix or $100. The discount was $139 for that. It's the Lego. Somebody asked what set with that. It's this Lego Spider-Man that you build a frame, and it looks like he's climbing out of a comic book panel. That guy or whatever. Some people thought it was creepy. So
Amazon did have a profit of like 160 million last year, so they can probably afford it.
yeah. I mean, that guy's spending somebody else's money to help me out, and I'm okay with it. Right? It's fine. But the gesture was great, so I appreciate it. All right, let's do a quick spin around the room. Chris, how are you, sir?
I am good. How are y'all?
Seems to be less and less of you around, sir. Seems to be less and less of you. How are things going?
Pretty good, pretty healthy, pretty happy.
I
So
love it. I love it.
on call for work right now, so I've been stuck at my house for 6 days straight. So happy to leave tomorrow. So that's something.
I didn't know you were a surgeon.
Well, I'm an IT surgeon, sir.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
All the time, actually. Yes.
How many times do you say that in a day to somebody? Have you turned it?
I mean, honestly, I work mainly with servers, so I just do it myself. So if people are calling me, there's a problem.
Let me ask you a question. Is yours more like the data and billing and tracking end, or with actual surgery equipment in the hospital?
The answer is yes to everything.
Oh, wow. So I have a friend at my brother went through this surgery, but there's a doctor at our new church. He runs the Da Vinci machine, the robot surgery thing.
Yeah, that operated on me.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So he runs that machine, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll sit in another room," and I'm like, "How secure is that data connection? Because you gotta have like, you don't want to have a jump in that, right? So
Yeah. No, it's pretty good. They got a good setup there.
okay, good.
Thought I would show this because I'm a big fan of the musical Wicked, and I haven't had the opportunity to go see the movie because I've been on call. However, I do plan to rectify that this week. And this is old, but I did want to show my Yellow Brick Road.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So it's literally yellow bricks that I made. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
So there's that. Been working on a lot of private projects for other people. So I finally decided to work on my own thing over Thanksgiving. And some of you might have seen me post this on Instagram, but I do a Star Trek RP thing, kind of like it's basically Star Trek D&D, but this is my crew. So I made all of our own characters and stuff
Nice.
for our bridge crew. So it's pretty cool.
What uniforms are those?
It's actually the United Federation Starfleet. It's our private group and that we do the RP with. So I'm a member of the USS Thor, which is a Nova class, technically a Rhode Island refit of the Nova class ship. And I just actually got promoted to chief engineer.
Nice.
Please tell me that the captain on that ship's "make it so" phrase is "put the hammer down" or something like that. Please.
Actually, no, no, she
Come
is a
on.
liberated Borg. And
Can you
she's very
keep the ship more near that port?
That's so cool.
Yeah, we have a good time with it. So I had to make that in Star Trek, and I actually ordered. I know, not in Lego, but I ordered some blue brick Star Trek things because I just wanted them for myself for Christmas. So, and I got a notification they shipped. So who knows how? Anybody know how long it takes to get here from Germany? Or
That could be either 3 days or 3 months. So
okay,
And
well I
we'll-
might have it for Christmas then.
yeah,
I would say
love it.
weeks.
Whatever happens. So-
Happy Valentine's Day to me.
it's really weird because I know like Meredith will constantly get things from Burkina in like 5 days, and then I ordered from Burkina and it took 6 weeks. So it's
Africa?
Burkina.
Burkina Faso?
That's Burkina, not Burkina.
Oh, it's someone. Okay, I thought you were about a location.
Dana's been
No,
drinking his own brew.
Africa. Like, I don't
No
know
And,
more
uh,
slurring, Dana. No more
This
slurring.
won't make
carbonated
any
water today.
actual sense to anybody, but here's a preview of the minifig article for Bricklink or Brick Journal for like next year sometime, because they're always like 3 months behind or something. So makes no contextual sense, but it's a double face that I made with
Ooh.
the buddy. So
Nice.
Jared actually drew it. I just printed it. So.
Hey, what's your supply of flesh tone heads?
I have a fairly decent supply.
Okay.
Oh, I
Lego.
also
Well,
might
I've never
have
heard
done
about
this
Lego heads.
over the break too, because somebody gave me those. I don't know who that was.
Hey, baby, what's your supply of flesh tone heads like? That's just terrible.
I do keep a stock of supply for those.
Yeah, you should work
They
on
are
your
not cheap, by the way. Those have
No,
went
they're
up in price dramatically.
Which is crazy.
Oh, Moto is here. Hello, Moto. Moto, I want to know more about the gift I'm about to be gifted, which I super appreciate.
Oh no.
Thank
I'm
you
going to
for-
vote for that. You have to wait to receive it before you know what it is.
Oh, I just want to know the person I need to thank is what I want to know. I mean,
No, again, I still think you should have to wait.
okay. All right. He said in messages that they knew who or it was going to be very good for me. So I'm excited by that. I'm really blessed. by
Maybe
it.
it's Secret
So
Santa and you're not supposed to know, though.
Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Yes.
Moto.
Moto.
All right. You need to thank an April. Okay, that doesn't. Thank you, April. Anyway, so. All right. Let's check in with Steve. Steve, in the land of the living, feeling better. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm alive. We'll put it that way. I did some building this weekend. I actually got down here and I built not the most exciting thing, but I built some Mills plates for my new mock. Ta-da. Kind of see. Get out of the way. So yeah, I'm excited to. I just found out that the new Marvel sets that are releasing January 1st. There's a Miles Morales set that's coming out that has Spot. So I'm gonna have to amend my Spider-Verse for February. Gonna have to put a Spot scene in there. So that's kind of all that's really been going on, I guess. I've been playing a lot of D&D with Jesse from Jesse's Brick Galaxy. So
Nothing
Kind
wrong
of.
with that.
kind of focused more on that than Lego right now, to be honest.
What are you playing right now?
Jesse, his crew has been doing like by the book stuff, and he's doing a new campaign that he's trying to kind of world build himself. So
That's awesome.
we're kind of playing it by ear right now. He's making it all up, and It's kind of cool because like the campaign that we just did, I'm not trying to bore you guys to death, but I joined in mid-campaign, so I didn't really have a backstory. So this new campaign,
Sure, you did. There was tragic things that happened in your past. It's fine, man.
Yeah. So this new campaign, he's kind of basing, like, I'm the first character that gets to tell my backstory, so he's kind of basing it loosely around me for a little bit. So that's kind of cool. But
That's cool.
enough about that. I still feel nerdy when I say the word dungeon master to my wife. But
Well,
you want
there's
to feel
appropriate
less.
times and inappropriate times for that.
Nerdy.
yeah,
If you want to feel maybe a little less. Well, no, this might actually over nerdy. You can just refer to him as the DM.
yeah.
Direct message.
In everything but D&D, it's Game Master now.
It's GM. Yeah.
Change that to make it more family friendly.
Mhm.
He feels nerdy
More-
about D&D, he said in front of his massive Lego city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to look up the 80s cartoon and get that robe and get that hairstyle of the dungeon master from there and
Yeah.
work
Funny
for you.
story about that. There might be mini pigs in the works for that.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Dude, if Martin's sending me sets, that's super cool. So that's awesome. All right. Steve, anything else you got going on?
Not really. No.
I've been enjoying seeing your sneaks to this new building you're building, but you haven't really said what it's for, but it's an amazing build.
I didn't. I thought I did. I know I've told random people, and I'm not sure who I told and who I didn't, so I don't want to keep telling people, but I'll tell you guys. I'm
And
actually
the internet, for the
I'm
record.
recreating a scene from a Doctor Strange movie. It's in the Multiverse of Madness when he's fighting Gargantos, the big octopus thing.
Yeah.
So that's one of the buildings. So I've got this guy that I've just been using for scale. So if you ever see my pictures on Instagram and this thing's here, this is just kind of to keep me somewhat of a scale. It's the whole scene where Gargantos throws the bus and Doctor Strange saws it in half. So
That old chestnut.
Nice.
and I've got this building basically done. I got to do the roof, but the next building I'm working on, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm never designing another thing in dark green again because dark green is super hard to find and the pieces are expensive when you do find the pieces you need. And the next building, the first floor, guess what color the first floor is?
Dark green.
Dark green. So I'm like, so I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about maybe changing the color, but no. It's like it's a full first world problems type of things. So
Bingo.
yeah,
There
I'm
it
trying to
is.
keep it screen accurate. I'm like, do I really want to keep it screen accurate, or do I want to like have some sanity? So I don't know.
Well, it is a very tidy, very very detailed build. I've been enjoying it.
Thank you.
Your color choices and the things and it's just cool. Super cool.
Thanks.
Super
It's been a
cool.
while since I've heard Chris refer to the things as all the things.
It's things and the things. All the things. All
You know,
right.
you don't have a problem when you have multiple tackle boxes of nothing but hair.
There's another context to that.
Buffalo Bill, I believe.
So, not Dana's hitchhiker collection of hair. So, fine.
They put the
Jeff,
lotion in the
there's-
basket.
You know, those Wookiee pelts don't make themselves, by the way.
What's up, man?
Not much. I did splurge on Black Friday shopping, even though we don't have
Ooh,
Thanksgiving here.
Wait. Y'all get our Black Friday?
Well, yeah, obviously the world has probably taken Black Friday on because you guys had it. So you guys had Black Friday first, but we had Thanksgiving first. 30 years ahead of you guys. But anyways,
You have your medicine. We have our Black Friday. Thank you very much.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I the Dungeons and Dragons set came on for I think it was $150 off Canadian,
wow.
somewhere in that range.
Wow.
So it was enough. It was 25% off. So it was enough to make me bite and grab it.
And
So-
also, aren't you guys getting tax free right now?
No, not yet. That starts
Oh.
September 15th. So
The 15th.
which really sucks because yeah. There are stores here. Toys R Us, I guess, is offering if you buy anything between now and December 14th, you can go back to the store that like after the 14th, and they will credit you back or they'll give you back the taxes.
Well, it's actually smart of them to do that because otherwise people were just going to do it anyway. So they might as well just be upfront and
Oh
say,
yeah, I want to return this and buy it again. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I did do a little traveling this weekend, visiting some friends and stuff. So I did hit one of the Lego stores, and I managed to get a few of the new green torsos and a few of these Classic Space for the Future type ones that we'll talk about shortly. I'm pretty sure. And also I looked at their pick a brick wall, and normally my sister's here, by the way, too. Normally,
Hi, Yvette.
Yvette. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yvonne.
Normally I don't buy pick a brick, at least not even in like the small box size, the bricks and pieces, whatever you want to call it. But they had the snowman, build a snowman. So they had the little tiny brown twig piece. And I was like, oh, well, I've built trees. So I basically have bought a little box full of these things. So hopefully I got my money's worth on that one. I think I did, but
are you going to do an actual count? Are you going to weigh out a count, see how many you got?
I could, I guess, but that's just way too much counting. And there were a couple of kids, and I've never seen this before. There were a couple of kids running around the store, running around the bricks and pieces area, and they were sticking their hands in each of the bins and going like this, and whoo, this one feels weird. And I don't know how long they were doing it for, but when I grabbed these out of here, the bin was warm.
And
I was like, maybe I need to wash these. I don't know. It could have been just because there was a light above it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I really don't know, but it was just like, yeah, when I get to my destination, I'm definitely washing my hands. Like,
congratulations, you didn't get Lego, you got the flu. Thank you.
Dysentery.
I did finally build the museum this weekend. I actually finished building it yesterday, which is a year since it came out. So I got it in like August, and I never built it. So I basically built it on its 1 year anniversary of being a set. And I enjoyed the build. I know some people were complaining about bits and pieces of it, but it was a decent build, I have to say. It suited my modular needs, shall we say, and the leaked photos we've seen of the next one are also in that area of that looks good, just because of Tudor, shall we say? Not Tudor. Tudor.
Are you getting a 4-door or a 2-door building?
No, I'm getting a Tudor. Yeah. But yeah. So.
Do you know why they put 2 doors on chicken coops?
Because otherwise
it'd be
it'd
a
be
chicken
stands.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Steve.
I'm with the dads. So
you got to out dad. You got to do better than that to out dad us.
We're all older than you. We've heard.
We've been there.
Why did the bike fall over?
It's too tired.
Thank you very much. There you go. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. It's weird that we're all gonna be hanging out in like 2 months, right? It's like 2 months to Atlanta.
Well,
I got to hang out with you last week.
Yes, I got to come, and so I got to see Dana. Matt went to the wrong store at the wrong time, and Mark couldn't make it.
By the way,
So,
classic Matt.
Because I was
Where
like,
are you guys? We're here. Where are you?
Yeah, well, we were communicating, and we were going to go to the Bricks and Minifigs first, but Matt took my B little AM as the bricks the build a minifig. So he went to the Lego store while we were over at Bricks and Minifigs hanging out. So, but I did get to see Meredith and Dana on our quick trip. That was before I got the ostrich egg, so I was still feeling good about life. So, but anyway, Matt did make the attempt and appreciate it. I know, Mark, you couldn't make it. Nobody else could. That's fine. Busy weekend. But how are you, Matt?
Oh, sorry.
Your way.
And have you bought a Toyota?
I had to clean a dining room that we only use like twice a year, and it had not recovered from bulk lug.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a lot of what's this? But in the process of cleaning, I actually ended up pulling up like I also had stuff in there from going to Bricks Rodeo and getting back. And so one of the things I actually came across, I pulled together various stickers that I've gotten from people at Lego conventions. So
Nice.
there's a Brick Nerd, but also a certain sticker just came into my hands very recently. The
Yes, I got one too.
Hans.
Blue Hans.
Mine is anthrax free, by the way.
We
So
have
it's
the nom de plume of the show sticker, and past guest Jeff sticker, Lego Master contestant, and of course everyone's favorite builder out in Denver, Mr. Moto, the Moto sticker. So I'm not even sure if I know who Marlowe Bricks.
Yep, Ken Marlowe. He's out of Colorado. He had the big train display with the cool lights with magnets in Chicago.
That guy. Okay, cool. And then,
Or you might have met him at. You might have actually met him at Brick Slopes.
I did.
Yeah.
Now that you describe what he builds,
Yes.
I'm like, okay, I know that. And then Jen Bricks. So that was kind of fun.
Nice.
Kind of pulled those things out and just try to organize them. I don't know. I need something like that they would go on, but I don't know. The stuff I take to shows isn't really set up for that. Couple of things. I am building something right now. Any guesses?
New Hashima.
It's an official set, not a.
No, it's not in the court. It's like the pet shop or something.
It has an interior. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
We all fail, apparently.
Obviously.
Oh.
Oh.
That did not look. Oh, it's the overhang. All right, okay, I got you. Now I'm with you. I don't remember there being animals in it though.
There's not many. There's like a little mini parrot or something.
Oh, that's right. There is a mini parrot. It's been a while since I built that.
I'm almost done. I'm on the third to last bag, and as I was mentioning on, if it was my show or the show or Jeff's show, but like the teal car with the hot pink wings come with it. So very
Awesome car. It's an awesome car build, by the way.
very pink wheels ish. So I've been working on that, and now that December's here, as with a good ADHD fashion, now the alarm bell's starting to go off that I need to actually build my new Hashima. So once I finish this, new Hashima will be front burner for the rest of the month. I need to get some of that done. The other thing that's happened is I did buy the ship, the Shackelford ship. So I bought it online. So I'm still waiting for that to show up. And and the Pick-a-Brick. So they had a sale on certain Pick-a-Brick pieces that I think it was Jeff that tipped me off because somehow I had missed this with all the other stuff that was going on. And so I did hop on and order some of that Pick-a-Brick stuff, and it's already shipped. The stuff's coming. So I'm looking forward to that. And the other thing was that Black Friday, I keep a list of hats that I like, but Matt doesn't like to pay full price for anything. So every hat company I follow had a sale last week. Yes, there are a lot of, and I got and I messaged Steve and I said, look, I got my first Milwaukee Bucks hat, so that's coming. So my first Bucks hat, it's literally on fire. It's very exciting. But today's hat, we're getting into the holiday mood here. We got the little gingerbread man with the stuff, so we're looking forward to that. And the other big news, and this has nothing to do with Lego, but I signed up for hockey again. So I'm going to play hockey again in January. And that really has nothing to do with the show, but my foot's improved. So for those people, a lot of people will probably know, but maybe not everybody, but I was in the hospital twice this year, which I don't recommend. And the second time, because I had a pretty serious infection, two infections in my big toe, and I was at risk of having to lose my big toe. So very fortunately, after many, many weeks of antibiotics, the toe has been saved, and I'm allowed to go back to ice skating and playing hockey as long as my middle-aged body will allow me to keep playing. So that was a good thing. So Lego's going pretty well. We're in the last week of the school. I've got 2 finals to give, but the end is in sight, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to 4 weeks off. So, It's been a year. Bit off a little too much. Looking ahead to next year, I have to make a choice pretty much if I'm going to go to Chicago or Denver's having a convention, which I told my parents I would go if they ever had a real convention, but it's the week before finals, which is not a good week for Matt.
Funny story about Denver. That's where Celebration 1 for Star Wars was. They
Hey.
had a real convention.
Okay. And then I really, really want to go to Rick's Cascade, which is conveniently about 10 days after school gets done in May. So, but probably only one of those things is going to happen. So at some point, you need to sit down and just make a budget. If we go out to Oregon, it's going to be like a 3-week extravaganza. You know, it's going to be like, we're going to be gone almost a month, and we're going to go see like 4 or 5 national parks. And, you know, the Lego convention will be just one part of it. It will be an epic vacation to remember. But we'll see. We'll have to see.
Cool.
How many of you guys are planning on going to Brick World this year?
Odds are low.
I have a reservation. So
I have a ticket.
I bought.
Hard time of year for me.
I think I bought a reservation for the hotel room, knowing that I could cancel it up until a month before, because if you don't get in, it's almost impossible. So I went ahead.
Hotel rooms booked up quick, from what I recall.
Yeah.
And speaking of hotel rooms, if you're coming to Atlanta and you don't have a room, which I don't yet, the hotel, the nice attached hotel has a rate. I mean, it's not the best rate, but it's not
$219 a night, I think. Plus, if you're parking, it's an extra $20 a day, but it is in and out privileges for the parking lot. So
what I heard is he's driving us to dinner. That's what I heard.
And I was just there yesterday for the Festival of Trees, and it's literally like you just walk across like a city block and you're there. I mean, it is extreme. It's not physically attached to the convention hall, but it's a.
Oh, I thought it was internally attached.
There may be a hallway that links it, but it's extremely close.
I thought Festival of Trees was downtown. Was it up here this time?
It's moved.
Yeah.
Oh, this was news to me.
Yep, probably going to stay up here. It was a little. I got the feeling that they hadn't worked out some of the kinks. So like it used to be at the Georgia World Congress Center, which for those of you not in Atlanta, that's right downtown. And like they wouldn't let me take the truck, my CRV back to the loading dock. They said like you can't come back until 6 o'clock, and the show ends at 4. And I'm like, fine, I'll just carry my stuff out the front door and go home, and not wait till 6. I didn't have that much stuff, but a friend of the show, Jenny Wild Bricks, who's been on, I believe, she said it was very successful. So she actually was selling used sets and parts to kids and families that come through. And our local Peach Lug had set out Winter Village store sets and then some original Christmas related stuff as part of the display. And we had a play brick area for kids, and it seemed like it was a hit. There's a contest where local kids could drop off sets, and they were judged in 3 age categories, and that's always a lot of fun. Now there's some talented kids that are gunning for us.
We need it.
Yeah, we do. Cool. I wish I'd had time to go drop by there. I mean, I guess I could have made time, but I didn't think about it. All right, Dana, what's going on, man?
So I just wanted to recap real quick on Matthew's comment about the teal car. It also looks really good when you recolor it in red.
I've got a white and black one too, if you want to flash over to me for a
There you
second.
go. We got a white and black one as well going on.
Did you build the friend's modernist house?
As a matter of fact,
Nice.
it's in mid recolor.
Ah.
So you say I'm swapping out everything for red, and I've got replacement windows and replacement panels. It's going to be an M-Tron house.
I mean, let's be honest. That is Barbie's dream house from the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be an M-Tron house. What can I say? I think I even have the tub right here. That's got the. I got all the windows swap out.
Nice.
It's a project that has been on hold, but I do have it. I'm actually been catching up on a lot of projects, and that's what I think I'm going to talk about real quick. So
those
Have them coming out
Are
content.
they numeric windows or real colored windows?
oh no, they're OEM windows. Yeah, they're only in Windows. I think I shared this on Instagram. And I didn't have a chance to show it with you guys last time I was on because I had them down in the basement. But I have this Mtron Dragon that's getting shipped out along with the Ice Planet Dragon, which is what it was based off of.
Cool.
Which some guy on Flickr created these, and some guy said, "Hey, will you build those for me?" And I'm like, "Will you pay me for them?" He's like, "Sure." Okay. So those are happening. He also asked for one of my my land mats in Mtron, so I also built one of those for him, and I actually added a magnet on the back, so make it nice and Mtron-y. And he also will be getting. I just finished doing the instructions for this, so I can send it in parts. But he's getting an Nexonite Castle as well.
Can I ask a question quick?
Sure.
Does the M in Mtron stand for magnet?
Yes.
Unofficially, we call it that. That's why. Yes. Is there an official reason? No. But we've made it up that it has to do with magnets.
It's actually M for mom.
M for mom.
It's M for Matt. Come on, people.
It's M for your mom. Basically, what it comes down to. I got in, and they're all over the place. But I got in some more. I got in parts for Brick Mellows and some additional projects. I was finally able to add an orange Mega Fig. So I will be doing an orange Mega Habitat for that, which also you guys did see last week. And I'm not going to do this at the same time, but we do have the miner for the dark gray. And I did finish over the weekend or over the Thanksgiving holiday. I do have the dark gray is complete.
Nice.
So it looks like a mine shaft with a giant T-Rex skull. And the name of this one is A Miner Discovery. I may not be a dad of human children, but I can throw out a dad joke from time to time.
It's better than a minor felony.
I don't use that word around here. And then I did get some parts in for. I'm going to do a Brick Mellow of a new species of Brick Mellow will be revealed probably tomorrow, so that's going to happen. And then I did start building, and I haven't finished it yet, but I did. This was one of my Black Friday or my VIP weekend purchases. I did get the Dreams. Nightmare Witch Raven, which is really cool. This is a really excellent build. I know, Mark, I think you've built this, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes, this is a fun build. And then I also just got in today, which was I bought this for parts, but I knew I was going to build it anyway. So there's 2 pieces in here I needed for something, and I was just too impatient. So I went ahead and purchased this so I could get those parts, because I didn't want to have to wait till February for it to finally show up, which is when I will get them to replace it. And anyway, I was going to buy it anyway. There was one other thing I wanted to share. What was it? Oh, I guess I was just going to talk about the fact that I got the a Pick-a-Brick order. Friday or Saturday. I forget which one it was. And it felt heavy. Like, I don't recall ordering this many parts. And then I started counting all the parts that I ordered and looking at it compared to the packing list. And the picker, he just had to be throwing handfuls of parts in. Because literally anything that was a 1x2 in size, or 1x1 or 1x2 in size, I got 3 times as many as I ordered.
Nice.
And in even larger pieces, it was like anywhere from like 3 to 4 pieces to 20 pieces above and beyond what I had ordered. So it wound up being like almost double the value of what I had ordered. So nice. I was like, Merry Christmas to me from Lego, I guess. So
seriously,
it was bizarre. It was Saturday was like a really big, it was Saturday. It was a really big Lego day for me because I got in 2 Pick-a-Brick orders, a Sig Fig from BFG Audiophile, and also that Pick-a-Brick order. So it was just like, I'm building, I'm enjoying myself. It was a good Saturday. It was fun. It was good. And then as some of you have been receiving my Christmas card that I sent out, so I can reveal that this was my Christmas card I made this year.
I got one of those.
Which actually this card was because I took this picture and I was like, that looks like a Christmas card. So I might as well make it a Christmas card and send it out to a few people. This was actually, and I don't know if the person is one of our viewers, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But this is the build that I did for my Secret Santa that I joined for the AFOLs this year. The guy is getting a little custom Jeep Wrangler,
Jeep is
with a little
awesome.
Santa Claus and a surfboard. So,
Am I your secret Santa? Are you my secret Santa? Because I want that Jeep.
well, you're not alone. A couple other people who had shared the picture were like, "Oh, you need to share those instructions." So after the person gets his Jeep for Christmas, I'm going to release instructions for both red, black, and yellow on Rebrickable.
Parts lists, sir. We need parts lists.
Thank you for the
There
Christmas
will be
card,
parts
Dana.
lists involved. There will be parts lists involved. So don't worry.
Dana, thank you for the Christmas card, although I probably won't receive it till next Christmas at the way our postal strike is going.
It's entirely possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that when I went to mail something. Like USPS won't ship to Canada right now.
No.
At all.
No, we're not accepting mail at all. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I got the guy I'm shipping these commissions to. He actually lives in Canada, so he's having me ship it to Niagara Falls, and then he's going to go and get it.
yeah,
Nice.
What if you order like prescriptions through the mail? Then what? Just
we
gonna
usually
die?
you're using different couriers instead, I guess. But
Yeah, they would probably have
you know,
to.
I closed my Bricklink store because I use Canada Post to ship, and I'm not going to switch over to courier to do it because that's just going to cost much more or a lot more. So at least I don't have to fill orders for the next few weeks.
And hopefully we'll have a rush of orders once Bricklink opens back up again.
Oh, I got to wait a week after and then do it because I don't want to stand in line at the post office and deal with it. Get them to deal with all that backlog first, right?
Don't you have the ability to do all your stuff so you just drop it off, or you have to go in and do it?
I do for any parcels and that I can print my own labels, but I still have to drop it off and they still have to scan it and stuff. So I still have to stand in line.
Oh, really? You can't just drop it in a tub?
I probably could, but I like knowing that it's been scanned.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
I'm kind of the same way on that, Jeff. I get you.
yeah, because then at least I know it's in the system and it's not like, someone's calling me saying, where is this thing? And if it never did get scanned, then I'm like, I don't know, right?
Yeah,
Right.
you have no proof you actually mailed it, even if you have a sticker for it. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
That's a valid point. Until it's been scanned, that the post office says, yes, we have received it. So that's a valid point.
because it just shows as a label has been created. That's all it shows.
Which I am a huge sarcasm intended fan of when somebody creates a label and they say, and they change their status to shipped on their Bricklink store, but yet no, they don't ship it for like 5 or 6 more days.
Yeah. Is that a new rocket cone?
In red?
It looks like a hex.
Yeah, I think any rocket cone.
Oh, it's probably the red. No, it is round. I
It's
can see
tail
the curve.
fin.
It's the four finned round piece.
Yeah, I know, but I think with just the coloring, it looks flat on between the fins.
Yeah,
But now
I
that I'm looking at the curve at the top, I can see it. Okay, forget it.
Is that a classic space symbol reference though? Because it looks like it.
Could be. I don't know what that's from. I'm just looking at the Discord channel for people showing off or finding all the new parts.
Lots of new sets being announced.
Yeah, lots of new parts too. There's your segue, by the way, Chris. After you're done with Mark and everybody.
Well, we got to segue to Mark first, and then we will talk about some new set reveals, and I'll try not to do anything illegal or whatever. By the way, Steve asked, did the male moose get injured or something? Is that what happened?
And also, unfortunately, Steve, no, the raccoon brick mellow isn't designed yet, but it's on the list. It's on the list.
All right, Mr. Mark, how are you, sir?
Hello. I'm still working on my new Hashima build, so I built another wall over here,
Nice.
and I did the old brick separator part usage there to like a little awning for an entrance, I guess. So I thought that'd be like an apartment block. It's an apartment block made out of shipping containers. How about that?
Nice.
Sounds perfect.
So that's kind of where I'm going with it right now. And then a third wall over here is just going to be greebles. So I'm going to put some big chunky pipes and stuff on it.
Whoa,
Mine's
that's
a big
cool
chunky
piece.
Chunky pipes.
So yeah, I got a bag of those from our lug bolts. So I've got
Are
that
those Mario? Did those come from the Mario line?
Sonic, maybe.
Oh, is that where this color came from? Was that Sonic?
Well, I know Sonic used a lot of that color. I don't know if they use that part, but
Well, a Friends has had some, and
Yeah.
I don't know where the
That is
dark
a cool
orange came
piece.
from specifically, but yeah.
It's like poop.
So I got some of those to do some like big industrial sort of pipes coming out the side of the building or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. Just been working on this thing, trying to make it look like something neat. So yeah.
Cool. You got your lighting plan ready for it?
No.
Good.
How is the new Ashima Atlanta working? Are you guys putting interiors in these buildings, or are they mostly just facades?
I think the answer is yes. It's all of the above.
It has to be lit, but it doesn't necessarily have to have an interior. But they can't see that there's just a light inside. So
yeah, because like my hotel has no interiors and it's lit, but yet my Landmat dealership, you can see inside and it's fully populated. So
probably I'm gonna do something to like put tissue paper over the windows or some kind of thing and have lights inside to light up the windows, more than likely. And then I'll probably build small interior for the little, like a ramen bar down there, and maybe like a shallow interior for like a little hotel lobby thing there or whatever.
Cool. Very cool.
Something like that.
Did you have Small Paul for Thanksgiving? Did you guys hang out Thanksgiving?
Yep. He was here and we hung out. We watched The Lord of the Rings. He's old enough to kind of like pay more attention to it and kind of get more out of it. And he kept asking me questions that's like, they were good questions. Like, what's Aragorn's ring? Because he saw it in his thing. And I was like, well, there's a long story behind that ring.
Have you read the Silmarillion?
And then and then he asked me something else about something else. It's like, well, there's a long story behind that.
So he was asking good questions.
Everything in these movies and books have long histories behind them. So, but it was fun. I would try to give him the Cliff's Notes of some of those things.
So you have to push your glasses up. Well done. Obviously.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Cool. I'm glad you got to hang out. And that I think I've told you all the story. Jake was a lot younger when we watched Lord of the Rings, and dude, when Frodo started headed to the boat, dude, it broke my kid. I mean, he is blubbering. He's like, "Is he coming back?" And I'm like, "No, sir, he's not." And I'm all blubbery. It was awful. So I broke him.
But my favorite part of my favorite memory of the Lord of the Rings movie is a good friend of mine who passed away. He and his wife and my wife and I, we all went to go see it together on opening night. Jam-packed theater, just, not a seat open in the theater for the first movie. And the credits start to roll at the end. My wife looks at me and she goes, "What?
Yeah.
What?" I said, "Yeah, the other two movies come out one each next year." She's like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, she had not read them. So she did not realize that this was the first of three movies. So it was cute. It was fun.
Don't you hate it when you're like watching a movie and you're kind of watching the time and like, how are they going to wrap this up in 10 minutes? And
the second Spider-Verse movie did that for me. When the credits roll for that, I was like, "You mother!"
I had no idea there was a second one coming out either.
Well, no, I didn't know that there was going to be a third one. I only thought there was going to be two.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that the third one, and we were supposed to have had the third one this year, and they keep pushing it back. So yeah, I'm still angry about that one.
Yeah.
I knew that going in, so I was waiting for whatever the cliffhanger was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a cliffhanger. I just like,
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're still wrapping this up. We're just like getting into the thick of things now.
Yeah, well, they were opening up some serious layers to the onion, and I'm like, whoa, we're not finishing this in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Dana, you have read many comic books, and you should have known better.
I knew. I know. I was blissfully ignorant, thinking, "Oh no, this is just going to be the end of the movie," and no. But I mean, the first one didn't really leave. The first one wrapped it up like, "Hey, this is a contained story. We're good to go." They pulled The Empire Strikes Back on us for the second movie They left us on a cliffhanger. They're like, whoa, no, I need this now. I don't want to wait a year to 2 years. So,
do you think that the studio kind of forced them to do that because maybe? I mean, the first one is an amazing animated. I mean, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
but it is not Moana or anything like that. It's just, eye candy, feast for the eyes, ADHD dream, that kind of stuff. And some of those producers are worried, like, this is too nutso. Let's make sure you end this so we don't leave a cliffhanger and we are direct to video on the sequel, that kind of thing, or something crazy like that. So.
Yeah,
I think if that was the case, it was smarter for them to do it that way, so that they did give you, if they didn't get the green light for the sequel, which can happen often. Even the third movies often don't always happen. So at least we're getting the third movie as well. But I think if that was the case, then they opened up the floodgates for the second movie, because the second movie was even more so eye candy than even the first one.
Oh, wait, is this Stever dogging Lord of the Rings movies? Oh, that's not that. Is that what just happened?
Wow, that hurts.
That does. That hurts a lot.
I said good day, sir.
Yeah. Come on now.
All right. We've only got 10 minutes. Maybe we'll get to some. There's been a ton of next year set reveals, and if I show any on the screen, it'll be from websites that do reveal it. So I'm not going to do the new spaceship that's out, but I am glad that I was able to pick these up from Brixton or the Build a Minifig or whatever, because these torsos are showing up in the next line of City Space sets, except that his arm here should be red, according to that next thing. So this will
actually that's reddish orange, my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say
reddish orange. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
They won't give me regular blue. They won't give me regular green, and now they give me crap red. So dadgummit. But anyway,
at least it's not that neon yellow stuff.
No, yeah, I think they dumped that. But those
it's
figures,
coming back.
These legs, they use plain white legs.
Yeah.
What, Jeff?
The neon yellow is coming back as well in some sets. I've seen pictures already with it.
Yes.
And you might not cover it, but there are 1x3x2 windows as well. A new window frame.
Steve.
Stever doesn't know that the movie was the short version.
Yeah, right.
And by the way, there is
chapters off the end of the book.
Yeah. And on top of the fact that you have to watch the extended edition, otherwise it's just really confusing.
Truth.
Plus, with the extended version, you really have 8 2-hour movies, so it's great. It can cover a week plus 1 day.
Actually, it winds up being close to like 9 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 12 for all 3 movies.
Is it 12?
I used to watch them every single December as I graded finals, where I had to just like mindlessly grade like multiple choice questions.
Yeah, usually it's our Thanksgiving Day movie marathon, but we didn't cook this year, so we didn't use it. So,
what the heck is that?
This is Tony Stark needs a car, and so
chasing Red Hulk.
The suit would get him there faster, I feel, though. He's not even in the car.
It does not look like the Audi he drives to me.
No, but I do like the canopy.
That is no e-tron.
Yeah, I do like the canopy, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I love the fact. I think the mini Red Hulk is just kind of funny because he's kind of like, yeah, don't get me, that kind of thing. So
I think all the mini Hulks are always just funny, unless it's She-Hulk, because she's the only one who should be that regular size. But
this is a 4+ set, but kind of hilarious. I kind of like the noggin on the front of that little
is
car.
That an Electro helmet?
No, it's a reuse of the same Electro helmet from the same 4+ sets of this year.
It is a female Electro.
I think I picked up that set specifically for the Electro.
I don't remember seeing that.
Electro Girl. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So 4+ sets, but 4+ sets can be interesting because they can give us some interesting parts.
Always.
What the heck is this truck? I don't know.
It's Rhino.
Yes. Rhino in his very Rhino-ish.
Literally Rhino.
That's a sharp Rhino right there.
Something.
Actually, I kind of dig those tires. I kind of want to do something with those.
Yeah. You could make the new insectoids with those tires, blue tires.
Ooh, yeah, that would work.
Yep. All right. So this is the one I wanted to get to. I love it.
I have to get those dinosaurs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Miles
Spider-Man.
Morales Stegosaurus or something there.
This will probably come out as a $50 set and then drop down to $40 at some point in time. So
Yeah. And there's a like on the bench back there or something. There's just like a little mini spider or something.
yeah, it's a new little. Yeah, there's a couple of new things in there.
No, that might be Tracy. Sorry, my son watches the Amazing Friends one.
So it might be.
Tracy's like this little robot spider guy.
But I like the fact that we're getting the cobwebs in lime. That actually is really cool.
Yeah, because that's what I was wanting. I mean,
Who's the
You know what? I think beyond the brick. So no, I can see those being useful. So,
Why were you wanting them in green?
I just wanted them in a different color. Just
Oh, okay. Got
you
it.
know, we've only
didn't
ever
know you
gotten them in white and gray, and that's it.
I
thought
want
maybe
to know why the
In
green
Lego
goblin.
Friends, I've never seen him in another color than white or
He's got
gray.
a sausage in his hand.
Yeah, why is he just munching down or whatever? I don't.
That's fine.
Oh, and by the way, I did get my white sausages from customer service.
Of course. It's what it sounds like.
TMI.
Look, it's Harry Potter. I don't care. This is cool.
Tweety bird,
Eee.
and it's gonna be for Valentine's Day probably.
Very cool.
Wasn't there a Sylvester and Tweet? I think maybe they didn't have it on here. There was a there's a Tom and Jerry coming up.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. If it's on this article here, which they're repeating themselves. Disney. Who cares? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
Not
more of
for me.
those funky pieces.
nothing more OGB than who cares?
I'm sure there's probably some new parts I'm skipping by, but I don't care. Yet another purple bus because
I got one of those. It looks almost the same.
every time I see this purple bus, it takes me back to like 2005 or so of Brickfest, the original, and literally the CEOs are standing on the stage, and somebody goes, "Why are my purple bricks different colors?" and hands them to him on the stage, and we're all like, "Whoa, man!" So, but they addressed it. They apologized for it, kind of thing. But it's like, man, there we go.
There's Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Those eyes in green.
Oh yeah,
That's new.
it is new. Cool. That's pretty cool that we've got these licenses kind of going for these classics. I mean, I'm
Kind of violent. I can't believe Lego's supporting this violence. Looney Tunes.
it is true. It's violent. All right. Let's talk about the minifigs. We've got some pictures of them here. What's your fave?
I haven't seen a good picture of the backpack yet.
I think I like steampunk Abraham Lincoln back there.
Yeah.
The wolf. Not the wolf pack guy, but the wolf.
The wolf, the actual wolf figure. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the wolf pack guy as well, obviously, but
I think this is just a fun little series. I think this is just another fun series. I'm all excited for it.
I believe so. Okay, they don't have individuals on here.
Venom's entering the Friends
here,
line. Was that what I saw there?
What's that?
Venom's entering the Friends line. How's that gonna go?
I think so. There are squishmallows and for the little girl there. The backpack's cool. If you'll notice at the bottom of the telescope for this kid, which is a little space torso, that is a new plant piece for flowers.
In black. That's
In
cool.
black. Yeah.
Ah,
So that's cool. All right, let's go. Yeah, that is Venom? Is that what?
it's a promotion. If you
Yeah, it's the giveaway, I think.
you got
Cyber Monday.
two polybags.
Stephanie, let's play.
It's like Venom is in the Friends universe confirmed.
Yeah.
Crossover
Anybody
you
pick this
never
up?
knew you needed.
I picked it up. I haven't
ordered
added
it
it to an order yet, but I picked it up.
It's still available. I might grab it
Yeah.
still.
Mhm.
Well,
I
if
find it
can,
interesting is because I don't recall regular orange motorcycle helmets being very common. Were they?
Those are the classic space helmets.
these are
Oh,
the
they're
class-
just slapping visors on them.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, strange.
Yeah.
Oh, strange.
So strange. Okay, let me go.
When are they going to tell me when I get my 1,000,000 points?
What after they give it to me, have given it to us, and then they'll say, "By the way, you didn't." No.
Corgis.
Lego corgis
On surfboards.
on surfboards. Obviously, you
Checks
know,
out.
that old chestnut. Hovering ice cream robot, interesting. Or cotton candy robot here. Some pretty neat. Usually these will spot a new little baby there. Another squishmallow.
Squishmallow.
Yeah, look at this. The face there's kind of neat. Pretty cool. They pack these friend sets with really cool parts, and the Groucho Marx dog is kind of nice. They got the handicapped dog there, Chunky Cat. What does that bunny have a mustache? Is that what's going on there?
I mean, that kind
No.
of looks.
Just looks like it.
Just looks like it. Is that a new horse? I haven't kept up with the equine population in the Friendsverse.
In
Pretty
comparison to this year's friend sets, these aren't going
Yeah.
too great at the moment, but lots of
Yeah,
cool
they're
parts.
smaller. Is that a ferret?
That's a ferret.
Wow,
Ferrets are cool.
ferrets are cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool. That's pretty cool.
I was gonna say,
It
that's-
has some very painted ladies to it, does
Yeah.
it not?
They copied Matthew.
Yeah.
They did. So
I mean, the painted ladies are all the same height, but
Well,
I believe
Other-
Matthew copied San Francisco or wherever.
Fall Equinox
we're
has
getting
some
more
guinea
Max.
pigs in there too.
look at that.
look at the Max. Look at the skull print though on the front of that car. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
there's a new brain piece too in some of these sets. It's actually you can't really see it, but the spider thingy, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
It's got like a new brain piece, and that blue squiggly arm thingy looks like a flexible tube, but it's got just two bar ends.
Nice.
So
And
Credit
the
to
cool
Discord.
helmet here, the that's cool.
That
I
Nick
kinda
looks like he's wearing disco shoes.
Oh, and this is what broke Chris this morning.
it hurts. This hurts, man. Why are you going this far and not? I mean, come on.
Ow.
But
Look at
the
that
fact
torso.
that they're doing that just says, hey, look, space is relevant. So
No, it's like we can tease you and then really screw it up for you really bad.
I bet you there were people at Lego who were like, the Zoom is really gonna hate this.
oh, that's
They
bright
are-
green too, isn't it?
Boone is like, let me do this to Chris. What's this?
That's bright green though.
Is it the bright light green that's the problem here?
No,
or
it's
just
because it's
slime?
melty and it doesn't look. You know, it's not a.
Z-Blob's head instead of a planet, and that has the spaceship going around it.
Yeah.
I love
Well-
it. I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
The Z Blob is a new piece. Do you see that?
Yeah,
On the
it is.
front? That's
It looks like the condom piece that
I was-
Rex used.
I was waiting. I just put that
Yeah.
there.
I was going to say, it looks like those little foam ear pieces.
That too. That too. Oh, we're getting another Mr. Bunchu.
There you go. There's another Squishmallow. Getting that in there. And these are 20-in-1 sets. Like
I like those ears.
So
There's
is that
like-
basically like a creator set then?
It's like a creator. Yeah, it's like a creator set.
Yeah.
but it's got like 140 pieces. It's like, yeah, we moved a leaf. That's another creation right there. There we go.
Hey, if
They
you
did
turn
make
the
a-
1x2 this way,
Now, you guys are just being OGB really bad with that because you know that is the beautiful part about creator sets is that you can build multiple things.
I was looking at the Duplo 7-piece poly bag that was a duck this week. That's a 4-in-1 set.
Yeah.
So come on, 120 and 143 pieces. I think that's quite doable.
Well, what you can take six 2x4 bricks and build
Million.
905,000.
yeah, crazy amounts. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Half the pieces in the set are 1x1 stuffs. So
Look at that translucent hairpiece, by the way. That's pretty
That
cool.
is kind of
That's
cool
actually been used for the
I
last
like
2
it.
years.
Well, you know, I'm not paying
They
attention.
could make a translucent piece for that, but they couldn't make Iceman translucent in the
Right?
300.
Yeah,
that
right.
was disappointing.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool. It's kind of like a controller that turns into a jet. This This is the only set that makes me go, hey, that's pretty neat. I think I'll really get that. And there's that brain piece right there.
There's that brain piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. A new sword.
And the
Saw, by the way.
yellow.
I don't know if I like the stud shooters for guns on the sides like that. I think they.
I take
could-
the stud shooters off of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jeff?
They don't
I was
show
just saying
the
that's
alternate-
where the neon yellow is coming back too. It's still
Yeah.
prevalent.
they don't show the alternate build for that thing. It ends up like you can change the pieces around so it looks like a helicopter with the controller on the bottom of it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
As if Lego needed another helicopter, but
But you can't have a Lego line without a helicopter. So
it's true.
Thanks for that.
Even Mtron has a helicopter. All right, here we go.
Cool water piece or whatever that is down at the bottom.
Yeah, the liquefied fart right there is. We saw that on something else. It is kind of neat though. Is that a carrot juice being drank? I mean, what is?
I think he's controlling it.
Confused by that. I really like the helmet on the little black guy, but I don't know what it is.
I think that's the same type of helmet we saw that Chris was pointing out on the earlier set.
Mhm.
It looks like some sort of Roman-esque type style.
I'm Marvin the Martian. I claim this planet.
Is it- It looks like a new mold for the little guy, though.
Yeah.
The body's the same. It looks like he's got a printed chest though,
Yeah.
and the headpiece is also different. Is new too.
Those are cool. I hadn't seen this guy. That's a pretty cool car. The
It has a very RC racer feel to it, so that's cool.
Mhm.
And Matt lime wheels for you.
There it is.
Wait, finally, I can build my all lime colored car.
I thought you were going to build roller skates.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I do want. But is it
I do
Is
like the lime green tubule.
Is it
part.
this size wheel?
I think so.
Same side wheel, yeah.
Oh, well.
And those
This one-
Christmas, those tubes have been around. Those have been. We got those back when the first Z-Blob set came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you act like I've bought any of the dream sets before.
No, I'm not saying that you bought them, but you have seen them.
I mean, have I though?
Well,
No,
and the
that's true.
Z-Blob, the original Z-Blob, the curve in those was changed for the second line, so they're a little different than those tubes. I
This
remember
set sort of looks a little bit like that got phoned in from Ninjago to me.
Mm.
Well, I mean,
It looks like they rebuilt RC from Toy Story. and
That's
added
what I
that.
first thought.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. All right, this Tiger Mech, very. We've looked at that already,
Yeah.
but it's still pretty cool.
And that's where that helmet's coming in. Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Another
look, the donut truck. I love the donut
That's
truck.
awesome. I like the donut truck.
Donuts.
It's
Mm,
melting
donut.
down at the bottom. Oh wait, that's frosting. or is it?
That's not frosting.
That's dirt.
The only I'd get that just if I needed those corners right there because there's nothing else in that donut car camper van. Kind of cool.
Well, if it actually retracts and expands, that'd be awesome. You know, campers do that.
Yeah.
With the slide outs.
Yeah.
Actually, some of the prior Lego or camping vans do that.
Do.
Do. Oh, wait a minute! I saw these. This
Yeah.
coming up. The soapbox
Soapbox
races.
Derby.
These actually look kind of cool. And
They
the
do.
set.
They're kind of fun. They're,
Yep.
they're kind of a throwback to Lego Race, the game and everything. New wheels,
New wheels.
which makes me think they've been trying to do Mario Kart. They've been developing, and they're like, "Oh crap! Well, let's make our own line here."
That'd be a cool collab to do like soapbox car racing.
Yeah.
It would be.
Well, wait till you see the full set as it
Yeah.
comes up.
These almost look like they're kind of pre-made, but I think you put them together. But they look like they will spin. Those are cool. the guy in the hospital, is that how you gotta get some winnings to afford your health care? Is that what's going on here?
The great thing is the before and the after picture are exactly the same.
So is it just a clip on a hand, or is that a full arm there? I can't tell.
No, it looks like it's a
It's
cap.
Spider-Man. It's like that
Yeah.
Spider-Man handcuff thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
There is a-
there is a specific cast piece
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that clips into the hand. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Autumn used it in her story for Krista. or crystal. So yeah, I know that piece of it exists. But this looks cool. Look at this.
It's
Oh
pretty neat.
wow.
Pretty neat. But also one of those things where you got like 6 inches of track and then it rolls off the table. Is there something to
Oh no, because if you
Well, it's
now
not
you
even going to
wanna-
make it. It's going to hit when it gets to the bottom of the ramp.
But you could extend this with more track and get a nice good ramp, and then have it wind up in the living room when you're in the night.
Yeah. Does this? I wonder if this works with the road system that we sort of had.
That
Well,
middle one
is the middle piece
It
is a
the
road.
plate.
Yeah. So I guess
But the lower ramp looks like a new part completely.
The lower ramp does look like a new part completely.
unless it's something from the last racing thing, whatever they had. So
But that's also a good way for people to go to bridges if they're using those road plates now, right?
Ding ding
Yeah.
ding ding.
Oh,
do not tell Andrew in our lug about that. Here we go. All right, there's a tractor with sheep and little puppy dogs and and everything. That's pretty cool.
Nice. So basically, it's a sheep battle pack.
Yeah, but here I'm at. Look, it's Airwolf, baby. We have
Airwolf,
Airwolf in Lego right here.
But I just found a picture of that, and it shows that the nose and the tails of all three vehicles like separate, and you can basically like Blacktron them together to make like a fire truck front with a helicopter rotor and a submarine tail.
Okay.
So
Huh.
no, not really.
No, not
It's just
really.
weird.
I love it.
Is that guy in the submarine holding a controller? No.
I got
Too
that.
soon? Sorry.
Too soon. It's too soon. That's kind of cool. That's a little 4+y, but yeah, I
Yeah,
see the
mix
mix
and
and
match.
match thing, so you
Yeah.
can't snap all that together.
Just kind of weird.
But Airwolf, baby, we're there. Here we go. All right, Crater. The Crater has a lot of really good animal things coming out. We've got the panda, which is very nice.
That is very nice.
Pretty cool. The Blacktron spider here is pretty cool. This is kind of neat. Just a little zippy airplane. And the dragon that we conversed offline and we argued about a little bit and everything.
Wow.
I like the dragon.
I
like
love this dragon.
The red wings kind of seem a little off-putting, but I think that's a reference to the classic dragons. Don't you think?
I wonder how
maybe
that'll-
they did more colors.
I wonder how that'll compare to the Dungeons and Dragons dragon.
It looks better.
Yeah,
It does.
and it was originally green, right? In the lore for Dungeons and Dragons, was it not a green dragon originally?
On the original cover, I don't remember.
In the
'Cause I remember people were complaining about the Dungeons and Dragons color of the dragon because it didn't match what the original builder had.
Oh, that has
The
yeah,
icon.
that's just because. Yeah, that's just
Okay.
Afol's bitching because Afol's bitch.
Gotcha.
That's a basic A-fold move. So.
Yeah.
All right, but is this giving price points on these? I don't think so.
No.
No, they're just legal.
But
Well,
to where that'll be $100. They've started jacking up the price on creators. The bunny here, pretty neat.
Bunny's cute.
Is that
We've
a
had
baby
bunnies.
seal?
Baby seal.
Yellow flower petals. I don't know if those are a thing. Those are a thing, aren't they? Those are a thing.
Those are
Yeah.
fun.
the paws on the bunny are the front paws on the bunny are new.
Oh yeah.
It's a new curve.
Wait a minute. Scroll
there.
down a little bit more. I think that's
Yeah,
actually. Oh, that piece. Yes, that piece. I thought you were talking about the feet.
No, no,
Sorry.
yeah, that's why I said front.
Got the little dip in it in the front.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, I got a feeling that he can mess you up with them feet right there. All right, gray cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at the cute kitty.
It's a pigeon. I'd build the pigeon, I think.
There it is. This is cool. Look at the little space robot. He is so cool.
Matrix.
I love it.
Balloon in space. Come on.
it's a weather balloon.
I take that back on the car on the soapbox racer ramp. It's two of the orange colored ramps from the speed. Those,
Speed champions
no, not speed champions, but
or
the
stunts.
sunsets. Yeah, it's two of them in dark gray side by side, which is still good.
Autumn mentioned that. I switched back to the screen so I can see the chat. She mentioned that, but
Yeah.
and I think it's correct. All right.
Thank you.
Typewriter. mini typewriter. This kind of seems to be a thing. Like they have a big set and then they make a smaller version in the Creator and everything. And I'm actually okay with that. I actually think it's a great idea.
I mean, for the size, I think that looks really good. In all honesty,
Yeah.
One thing I was thinking though is that they did have the little white number packs a few years ago from Dots with all the letter packs.
Would have been nice if they'd added those in.
Yeah. Kept
so you're
those
saying
alive.
there's a need for a letter pack of white tiles.
No, I'm saying there already was a letter pack of white. Black 1x1 tiles with metallic silver typing on them are money.
Yep.
Because like each letter sells for like $5 a pop these days.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All right. Technic sets. No one cares.
Well, some people care, but
Well, I don't. I really need to get.
I only care when I need a specific gear out of a set.
My God.
I need to get these. Is that a new tractor tire or is that the same?
you just said no one cares, Chris. So keep on going.
I did. But
He
those
wants to
tires,
make a space vehicle, though.
I think those tires have existed before, just different rim color probably.
I thought the Chevron was a little different or whatever you call it on those.
Hold
but,
on, I'll grab my tractor and check.
but those are classic space wheels right there.
Those are some classic space wheels right there.
I like the knobby tires. That's kind of cool. All right, this is probably the biggest hit for. Oh, they're not going to show it. This Ninjago set here. We may have some other pieces. We're running out of time. This guy splits into 4 different things. So the Zane up front is a robot version, like a buildable Zane, which is cool. The legs snap together for a vehicle. Back is a dragon, and then the center part turns into a jet. And I'm all for it. This is super cool.
It is.
Power Rangers go.
Yeah, right?
Megazord.
I have the tractor tire here from the John Deere if you want to have a quick peek at it.
Is that a new Phoenix
I think so.
piece?
That's cool.
Hang on, let me get to you, Jeff. Sorry.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh, okay. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's still cool.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the Ninjago spinnery things. Yeah, that's a weird dragon.
Helmet's neat.
Yeah.
More mohawks is always good. Ooh, dragon helmets. Those are great.
Dragon helmet.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's very cool. I've never known kids to be really jazzed about these things. It's just a grandma stocking stuffer present kind of thing, but whatever. So apparently Zane is the main star of this ride because he's the star of most of the sets, and I like Zane, so that's pretty cool. Cool racer, kind of standard. I mean, this new dragon head is showing up a lot and stuff and everything, and that's fine. But
when we're getting another color of the other dragon mold we got last year.
Yeah.
Which is
Pretty cool. This is weird.
That screams some retro underwater sets.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I don't get why mechs need vehicles to ride though.
You evidently have never watched Gundam.
Well, maybe, but still.
4+ Temple. You know, it's so funny. You know, Jake is this cool jet. But it's like every Ninjago line. It's like, okay, there's somebody's jet, there's somebody's race car, there's somebody's mech.
Have you not read the Lego formula?
Yeah, no. I mean, if it's working for him, go ahead. Oh, here's some more pictures of this. This is pretty darn cool.
There's a dragon mold head again.
Ahead,
Yeah.
Let's see if it gives us. Oh no, it doesn't give us the breakdown. But that's a cool set.
Yeah, it is. That's probably $200, I'm sure. All right, you Star Warsies. There's your Arc
The
Fighter.
Arc 170.
I am very mixed on this Arc 170.
I agree.
I can't tell if it's just a really clean build or if it's just small.
It's small.
It's small. It's not that much smaller, but the canopies are super dark.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
And it was because they switched to that new black trans color,
Yeah.
or the trans brown, and so it looks darkish.
I'm not.
Yeah, I ordered some black trans window panes, and like they're so much darker than brown.
Yeah. It's
So
like,
the original Arc 170 I gave to my nephew as a birthday Christmas gift. It was phenomenally unstable and was
Mhm.
constantly falling apart.
Bad set.
Yeah.
It was
I think this one looks cleaner, but it just looks too small to me. Also,
Yeah.
those guns on the end of the wings are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they had
old
to work
ones weren't
through it.
great. These are worse.
Well, I mean, this is the typical formula: is that they'll give us a second version, they'll up the piece count, but make it smaller.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we got the same thing with the ghosts.
I mean, because I took a look at my old one again, and it doesn't look that much smaller. It's the wings look smaller,
yeah,
and so that makes the whole thing look smaller.
Well, to me, that nose should be about 6 or 8 studs longer.
Yep.
And the body's pretty stubby. So,
but again, that fits the formula. It fits the formula. So.
yeah. Ballerina, that's coming out for
It's kinda
Christmas.
cool.
right?
Yeah, I think this is a GWP coming up in the next
Yeah,
week.
next week I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Might have to go shopping this week.
The chicken, I love. Hey, it's awesome.
I always think of Ellen Tudyk saying, "I went to Juilliard."
Yes.
Uh,
And he's laughing to the bank. He's laughing to the bank.
He is. All right, look, my son watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, 15,
Oh, yeah.
16 years ago, and they finally actually have an official set with Toodles and everything.
Yep. Yeah, but this is Toodles with a face.
Yeah, the show jumped the shark when Toodles started talking and everything. So write it down. All right, I think that's about the end. Oh, here's some Hulk sets, which whatever.
There was also the Grogu Pram set, but I don't know if that was actually announced officially.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right. Well, we'll just use that feed. I know the Brick Fan had, that's where we were at. Brickset has a bunch of images as well, so check that out. Anyway, there's Jesse's Brick Galaxy right there. We were just talking about you earlier, sir. How are you? All right.
Good
Anyway,
things, good things.
You what?
All good things. All good things.
All good things. That's right. But anyway, pretty neat. I guess 2025 line. I'm glad the space line is continuing and getting a good ship. We've seen a little mech for the space line too, and everything. I think we've seen that. So
Yep.
Good that it's continuing. Everything. Any thoughts about those new sets coming out?
Now you dropped that?
Not as spectacular as I hoped, I guess.
The green space ooze shirt is the best thing so far.
There it is.
Oh, and they didn't include in that list, and maybe it's not been official, but the creator modular.
The
It's also
Gardens
been
or
announced.
which one?
Oh, it's
That
official.
one hasn't been announced yet, but there's a few more pictures appearing now online, so I'm guessing it's probably going to get announced tomorrow or the day after.
I would assume so.
I
Yeah.
thought I saw it on Facebook on some officially type places.
Well, the pictures look very official, but I don't think it's been officially announced.
Yeah, it hasn't
Yeah.
come out yet.
Well, tomorrow about 8:30 to 9 o'clock, if it's officially announced, you'll see all the social media friends
yeah.
pop in their videos and everything. So
Mhm.
I know that. Yeah, I saw the Marvel logo, the Buildable Marvel logo. That all released official today. So I saw all the influencers for their videos of it. It's kind of cool. It's a lot of money for something that looks about that big. But anyway,
I'll
I think
just download the instructions.
you just build it yourself, right? So
It's a
And
lot of
we're-
red.
We're all now late for the 8 o'clock premiere of the new Star Wars show.
Yeah.
oh, are we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew came out.
Skeleton Crew?
A little bit ago.
Yeah, came out at 8 p.m. tonight Eastern. So
Yeah, I'll download it and watch it tomorrow.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here today. I know we've gone a little bit long. We're going to went a lot of bit long, but anyway, have a good night. Be awesome. Build awesome. Be kind to your neighbor. Be thankful for somebody. See ya. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.